The Chiefs were back at it on Monday morning, and for the first time at camp this year, they were in full pads. So there was that all too lovely sound of pads popping and guys getting better. We saw nice plays by the defense, great throws by Patrick Mahomes, and the guys up front were getting after it as well. And some of the fans even got a high five from Chris Jones before practice, just another reason to head up to St. Joe. But before we get into all the good stuff and what took place out on the field on Monday, here's a look at today's injury report, which unfortunately was headlined by cornerback Keith Reeser going down with what Andy Reid said after practice he believes is a torn Achilles tendon. But Monday was all about the pads. The defensive guys were finally able to hit someone, and they took advantage of it. The energy level turned up another few notches with great effort on both sides of the ball all morning long. As far as the best plays of the day, let's start with a throw that's virtually indefensible. The back shoulder hookup between Mahomes and Demarcus Robinson, who made a great play on the ball and showed some skills to make this catch. It's much harder than it looks. On the second play, Mahomes steps up in the pocket to avoid the pressure, then slings it sidearm Tyreek Hill running the opposite way across the field. This isn't normal stuff. And third, cornerback Demontre Wade snagged his second interception in 3 days, taking the overthrow from Mahomes back the other way for the defense. Wade has had a good start to his training camp. And after practice, Sammy Watkins spoke with the media about where this offense could go in 2019.
I don't think any of our guys are stat guys. We're really just out there competing like brothers. And as long as we continue to do that, the little part, and be unselfish, I think the offense kind of, the sky's the limit. I mean, Pat first year, he did all those crazy numbers. And a lot of guys broke so many records. I think the same thing can continue to happen.
And Frank Clark spoke about creating a defensive mindset with a lot of new faces.
First step is creating that competitive atmosphere. I feel like we all talked about, just being brutally honest. It wasn't here on the defensive side last year. When you look around, you see, total defense, we ranked 31st in the league. That doesn't make anyone proud. As a fan, as a coach, as a player, you shouldn't be proud. So, thanks to Coach Reid, thanks to Veach, and everyone who had something to do with bringing us together this year on this defense. But, we come in here with a whole different type of attitude. We come in here to win, we come here to compete, and we want to be the best.
Hey, I'm BJ Kissel, and that is Nick Leckie, and we appreciate you tuning in for the fifth observation. And that fifth observation is that we have just recorded the latest episode of In the Trenches. Nick, tell the people what they can expect.
Insights from camp, first day of pads, fresh cut grass, a little bit of wind. Sorry, Mother Nature, you can't do anything about that. You really can't.
Little OLDL one-on-ones, and you didn't get sweaty and you didn't get all weird.
No. I know. There was it was the first time me being a civilian at a training camp, and that was great. That felt good. No nerves, no stress.
We talk camp standouts, what players that you expect to make plays that have been making plays, some young guys that are stepping up, and a couple of storylines that we didn't know coming into camp that over the past 3 days have started to manifest themselves. We break all of that down and much more on the latest episode of In the Trenches, which you can find on YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, Apple, and Stitcher, and always at the Chiefs app.
Please be safe if you're listening to this in the squat rack. Enjoy your workout.